Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're only going to read 2 chapters of our Read Aloud The Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's Library because we are so close. We have 5 chapters to the end, so we're going to read 2 chapters today. Chapter 52. Everyone, please pay very close attention, cried Mr. Lemoncello through a squealing, screeching megaphone. The Dewey Decimal doors are now open, and unlike Tuck, this game will not be everlasting. Therefore, it is time to race upstairs like the rats of Nema. Kyle and his teammates heard Mr. Lemoncello's announcement, but stayed inside Community Meeting Room B so they could examine the dusty old boot box. It's from when Mr. Lemoncello was our age, said Haley. Here, I'm pretty sure this is what we need. She handed Kyle a large manila folder, sealed up with tons of tape. First and worst idea ever had been scribbled on the front. Awesome, said Kyle as he started undoing the tape. The clue said his first idea might be our best solution. Inside the envelope were a stack of cards, a bunch of rubber stamps, an ink pad, a sheet of 3-ring binder paper filled with a 5th grader's sloppy handwriting. Kyle read out loud what the young Luigi Lemoncello had written, presenting first letters, the amazingly incredible secret code game. Haley held up some of the cards. Each one showed a cartoony drawing in a single letter. Apple equals A, B equals B, carrot equals C, and so on. Kyle continued reading. Want to send your friend a secret message to meet you after school? Just use your super secret rubber stamps. Miguel examined a couple of the wood-handed stamps. The stamps matched the cards. So exactly how do you use this junk to tell your friends to meet you after school? Asked Kimmy. This is so bad, said Kyle. Moon, elephant, elephant, tiger, moon, elephant, apple, flamingo. MEET, MEAF. Meet, me-af. Kimmy held up her hand. Okay, stop, I get it. Maybe it was just for little kids, said Sierra. Definitely, said Kyle, because anybody over the age of 6 could crack this code in like 10 seconds. And then he froze. That's it. He went to the wall with a list of library cards. What would happen if we played first letters with the book titles? Okay, then it has the whole list of book titles again. Book/authors on the backs of library cards. Number 1, Miguel Fernandez. Incident at Hawks Hill by Alan W. Urquhart. No David by David Shannon. Number 2, Akimi Hughes. One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish by Dr. Seuss and 9 Stories by J.D. Salinger. Number 3, Andrew Peckelman. 6 Days of Condor by James Grady / 8 Cousins by Louisa May Alcott. Number 4, Bridget Wadge. Tales of a 4th Grade Nothing by Judy Blume and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Number 5, Sierra Russell. The Egypt Game by Zilphia Keatley Snyder and The Weston Game by Ellen Raskin. Number 6, Yasmin's Miss Snyder. Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. And The Yak Who Yelled Yuck by Carol Pugliano Martin. Number 7, Sean Keegan. Olivia by Ian Faulkner and Unreal by Paul Jennings. Number 8, Haley Daly. Turtle in Paradise by Jennifer L. Holm and A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline Lang. Number 9, Rose Vermette. All of a Kind Family by Sydney Taylor and Scat by Carl Hyson. Number 10, Kayla Corson. Anna to the Infinite Power by Mildred Ames / Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. Number 11, Unknown, Charles Chillingtons. Number 12, Kyle Keeley's I Love You Stinky Face by Lisa McCourt and The Napping House by Audrey Wood. Okay, said Miguel, moving to a clean space on the wall. Here's the first letter of all the titles. INONSETHTTATOUT AASAW IT. It still makes no sense, said Akimi. Wait a second, said Sierra. If the title starts with an article, drop the word and use the letter from the second word. Got it, said Miguel. INONSETHWAYOUTWASAW Okay, said Akimi. It's making some sense. She went to the board and broke Miguel's string of letters into words. I, space, N-O-N, space, set, space, he, space, way, space, out, space, way, space, was, space, a, space, W, question mark, space, in. Hang on, said Kyle. It could be in on C, the way out was a blank in. What's in on C? Said Akemi. Wait, look, said Miguel. The books on the second and third library cards actually start with numbers. Kyle grabbed the marker. In 1968, the way out was a blank in. Hang on, said Haley. I know all of the questions. Those questions in the trivia contest on Friday, I did so badly. I Googled a bunch of them later that night. They were from 1968. You guys, said Sierra, I did some research too. Mr. Lemoncello was born in 1956. That means he turned 12 in 1968. Okay, said Akemi. Is this something besides a fun fact to know and tell? You bet it is, said Kyle. 1968 is the key, and we don't need Charles's library card to finish the phrase. He went to the whiteboard. In 1968, the way out was a way in. So what happened in 1968? Said Haley. What was that when Charlie and the Chocolate Factory came out? Said Miguel. No, said Sierra. That was 1964. So what's up with the clue from the art and artifacts room? We messed up, said Akemi. We need to go back and find a new rhyme for Andy. Really? Said Haley. I thought he got kicked out for cheating. Another long story, said Miguel. For later, said Kyle. Right now we need to be on the 3rd floor. Chapter 53. Back in the art and artifacts room, Kyle felt confident that they were pretty close to figuring out, well, whatever it was they were supposed to figure out. How it would help them to escape from the library was still anybody's guess. It's 10:44, said Akemi. The last clue should pop up on the Wonder Dome in 16 minutes. Okay, you guys, said Kyle, spread out. We need a new rhyme for Andy. This model of the bank building came in handy, added Miguel. The Dandy Bandits, shouted Akemi, once again studying the hats. Yes, said Haley, pulling off her shoes so she could show everybody her clue card. Or it was the band plus its. Bandits. Bandits. I found this in the 300s room. That's the room clue we're waiting for, said Kyle, because the Dewey Decimal number for true crime books always starts with the number 3, said Miguel. When we find that book, it'll tell us how and where the bandits crawled in 1968. Listen to this, you guys, said Akemi. She read a place card in the display case. This plaid fedora from 1968 was worn by bank robber Leopold Lablali, one of the most notorious dandy bandits. Lablali, shouted Miguel. The smell-o-vision clue, said Kyle. That's why everything kept smelling like pine trees. Lablali was one of the pine trees, and the answer Mr. Lemoncello gave you guys, said Haley. Whoop, 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 said Mr. Lemoncello as the banana shoes squeaking. He stepped in the room. Well done, Miss Daly and Miss Hughes. See, said Akemi, I was right the first time we came in here. I said Dandy, and everybody else said, no, Candy, Willy Wonka. Yes, it's all coming back to me, said Mr. Lemoncello. 1968. I was pondering an idea for a game in the old public library. And, said Kyle, you were totally focused you didn't hear the police sirens screaming past the library as they raced to the Gold Leaf Bank? The Blackbird was from Alexandriaville, said Sierra. The police siren wail was from that day. Miguel finished a thought. When the Dandy Bandits tried to crawl into the bank. My goodness, said Mr. Lemoncello. How could you kids know all of that? From the game clues, said Kyle, and from the story Dr. Zinchenko told us on Friday night when somebody asked her why a library building needed a bank vault door. She was already feeding us clues, said Akemi. The time is now 11 a.m., announced the ceiling lady. The game will end in 1 hour. Come on, said Kyle, heading for the door. It's the 11th hour. We need to go check out the Wonder Dome again. They raced to the balcony. There it is, said Sierra. 364.1092, shouted Miguel. Woohoo, cried Akemi. We're gonna win. That's all for today.